Hi friends, in this video we are going to transplant loads of seedlings from the greenhouse to the garden. It is now mid-April and my greenhouse is full, getting so full that I literally run out of space. And because I need to put on all the chilies and peppers and tomatoes, I need the space now for the greenhouse. So that's mean I need to get rid of all my seedlings. So what we're going to do today, we are going to transplant. We're going to take some lettuces. I've got a nice list here to you. So lettuces, chard, nasturtium, coriander, pak choi, beetroot, garlic, Kohl, Rabi, cauliflower, spring cabbage, greyhound. So we are going to do all this today. And also I would like to show you how I put mulch on the garden path. And I would like to show you my freeze-dried goods. Let's go to the garden. Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Live. Welcome to the garden. It is 18th of April and we are transplanting some of the lettuces. It is a bit windy, so I'm so sorry if the quality is not gonna be that good. But what I'm doing, I've just cleared this bed. I'm gonna have my homemade compost here. Just put a little layer. And then I'm going to rake it through. Just rake it through. And I'm going to plant some lettuces, beetroot. What else I've got there? Iceberg lettuce, other lettuce, chard, coriander. I think I've got one nasturtium. I'm not sure is that maybe too cold, but I'm just gonna try one. Just like that, a nice layer of compost, like that. Homemade compost, and then I just would like to show you how we're gonna fill this bed. The reason I'm doing this today because my greenhouses are now so full and I need a space because we're gonna put on the peppers as well. So I've decided to use up the space and plant these things out now. It's a lovely day today. Okay, I'll show you what we're gonna do. So I've got all these beautiful plants from the greenhouse and I'm just gonna make my mind up as we go. Some lettuces we grow from seed. I think I'm gonna put this like that in the middle. That's the tallest at the moment. So I'm just gonna put it out at the moment and we'll see how it goes and how it looks. So yeah. Maybe like this. And I've got some more. I've got some iceberg lettuces that can continue in the middle, like that. So I was gonna actually put that string out, so make sure it's nice and straight. It's just very simple, like a rebarb and bamboo stick, and I'll just use this so kind of like, you know, straight, so I know kind of where to plant. So if you just, let's say, put it, let's say in here, and I'll try to plant next to that string, so I know it's kind of straight. That's it. Right. I've also had some garlic in here, what I might just plant along. Okay, beetroot. So I've got some beetroot in here and some nasturtium, so maybe we can put that here like that. And then we've got the chard. Chard can come along here next to the lettuces. And finally we've got some coriander. And that can carry on along here. Okay, let's get planting. Right. And I might stick this garlic, what I had to dug up from here, in there as well. And after we finished, I'm tempting to cover this up because of the birds. But this one really needed, really needed potting on or transplanting. So I'm just going like that. So it comes out easy. Make a hole with my hand like that and just tip it down. So I try to go along that string so I know it's kind of straight. That's it. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go along. This one says Romaine, Ballon, lettuce. I'll show you. It says the variety. I'm just gonna leave that here. Okay, so I'll just do this and I'll show you when I plant it all what does it looks like. I've nearly done. I've got a few more to do. And we're all done. I would like to see what we've planted. So this nicely colored, different colored, like a browny, burgundy, wrinkled greeny leaf, that's the Lollo Rossa lettuce. And then we've got the Romaine Ballon lettuce, and then these are these light green tall colored one, and then we've got the Saladin, the Iceberg lettuce. Those are these. I'll just put the signs in there. So we've got 3 different varieties of lettuces here. So the Lollo Rossa, the Romaine and the Iceberg. Iceberg all along here, and 3 there, 4 and 5th and end. I left this one foxglove, and I've got these perennial sweet pea and one chamomile on the end. They don't really got the perfect, these garlic, but they'll be fine. A row of garlic, and then we've got 1 nasturtium, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beetroot, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kohl, Rabi, Azur, the purple. So the 3rd row is all lettuces. I'm so sorry about this wind. Then we've got chard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chard, and some coriander. And then the last row we've got lettuces all along, and 1 pak choi in here. So what I'm gonna do now, look, I think it looks really cute. Can you see it? It looks really pretty.
So what I'm gonna do next, we've doing a pathway. So we've just put cardboard because we've got some weeds start to grow back. So we covered it with cardboard first, and now we're going to cover it with some mixed shredded conifer and some different varieties came from my sister-in-law's garden. So we just put it through the shredder and as a mulch on the top as a path. And I'm going to put, because it's so windy, we are using this, it's like a loop, so it's bent rebar. I like using this because it's quite tall. So if I'm gonna put it all along my bed and cover it up, so maybe I start somewhere here, just push it in nice and firm. I can take this out now gently, you don't need this, and get like this mesh cover and just cover it back up. Sometimes you know would help to harden these tender plants because they not experience too much of battering of the wind and cold. They've been in a greenhouse, but I've just decided to put it out, see what's happened. So I'm just carry on putting, I might need about 6-7 of these tube things, the rebar, and then I'm going to get the mesh cover it up, and I usually just use bricks on both sides to weigh it down. But yeah, we are doing well, we're nearly there. So this is done. What I use this mesh cover, put it over the rebar, and then I've got these handy clips, and they clip on it, so it'll help, you know, with the weather conditions, the wind won't get blown away. Also I put some bricks on the side and put this little clip on the bottom of the rebar as well. And this is now done. Let's go plant the cauliflower. Welcome to the brassica cage. So what we're doing here today, we are planting cauliflower. So what I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cauliflowers. I haven't really got, I shouldn't really cram them these really close together, but I just try to put as much as possible. And these brassicas, they don't like to be blown about, move about too much, so I really firm it in. I put it down as low as I can in the ground. I think one sign is enough. So I'm gonna try to put them quite deep. Really push it down and really firm it around like that. So I'm gonna do all the cauliflowers like that, and then I'm going to do the kohlrabi. So probably the rest in here is gonna be kohlrabi for now because I've got so many kohlrabi plants. I probably gonna put 2 more here, just there. Try to be gentle. These are quite small still. I can put the kohlrabi a little bit closer than the cauliflower because they won't grow that big, and I will be harvesting this pretty quick compared to the kohlrabi. Sorry, cauliflower. So I reckon that would be just about right, like this. So I'm gonna put all this, fill the whole area. I try to be gentle and I'm taking them out. They're nice and wet, they've been just watered a couple of days really well. And again, same, you know, push it down nice and deep and just firm the soil around so, you know, don't get too much buttering about. Right, like that. I'm gonna carry on doing this till I finish the whole bed, and then we're going to the other side and I'll show you what I'm gonna put there. So the one side is done. I've got 26 kohlrabi, Azur in here, and 7 cauliflower. And this side we are going to put spring cabbage. So I'm gonna plant the spring cabbage the same way. I dig a hole and try to put it as deep as I can, just not to cover to the inside, and really firm the soil so it gives a firm root. So when the cabbage or the cauliflower grows, the way of the vegetable, you know, we can still hold the whole plant. Otherwise it will blow over or fall over if it's not strong enough, if it's not planted deep enough. Then you have to support it with something. I do sometimes support it if it's, you know, I can see that it's falling over. My doggy desperately tried to come in, but he's not allowed now because I just planted not long ago the carrot and a parsnip, and then when I let them in they were just running around. I've got this one purple sprouting broccoli in a way that will come out soon. So I will plant all these cabbages, and then that will only leave me a little bit left in this brassica cage, where I'm probably gonna put some Greyhound cabbage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spring cabbages. It's just called spring cabbage, goes in here. So back to planting some more cabbages. What I'm gonna do now, I've got some Greyhound cabbage and 1 cabbage Elisa, and I'm gonna put some coriander. So the same thing again. I should really leave more space, but I just try to put, because the bigger space you leave, the bigger vegetable you can harvest. I'll leave that in there. That's Elisa cabbage, the only one in here at the moment. I'm just gonna put coriander, just stick it here. And then I've got Greyhound, I've got 2 in this pot. So I'm gonna separate it gently. And now I've got something growing in here, but I think that's gonna go to seed. So I'm just gonna put it nice and deep, like that. I'm gonna put the sign there, that's a Greyhound cabbage. The Greyhound is a really big one, so I might just put a bit more space for those. Leave it there. Let's see what's happened. That's it. Signs out. It's another Greyhound. I should have had some towel and dig with my fingers. Never mind. I've got 4 more to put in here if I can. Again, 2 in a pot. Gently separate it. Put 1 here. Push it down. And 1 there. I might just, put that much, because otherwise we're just too much, I think. So, yeah, I think that's it. Let's see what we've got in here. So we have, that's the spring cabbage. So that's the spring cabbage, just there. That's the spring cabbage. And we've got 1 Elisa. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Greyhound here. The thing is with these cabbages, they all look the same. And then on the other side we have, so we've got half of the bed, but just a little bit more than half. We have the Rabi, Azur, and then in that corner we've got the cauliflower. I'm gonna give them a really good soak, really water it well, everything what we've done today. And we're going to put on some peppers and chilies next. I'm just watering really well all the plants, what we've just planted. It's so important to water it really well, these plants. So I'll give a very good soak. So this cauliflower, Rabi, cabbages, and then I'm gonna do the same for the lettuces, what we've done earlier. Give it a very good soak, because I did look the weather forecast. It doesn't show rain, so I just need to do this now. Good soak, and then it's 18 degrees today. It's beautiful weather, really nice. Just do the same in this side. Really water it really nicely. Also water in this bit. That's where they put the carrot and parsnip seeds a few days ago. When I sowed the seed, we did have a good rain for a few days, but now it's gone dry, so just give them a little bit of a soak. I've covered it, try to protect it from the birds. I'll give it a good soak. carrot and parsnip. And these lettuces, what we've done earlier. So we are going to put on some peppers and chilies. This one is sweet chocolate. Oh, sounds delicious already. So, fish blood and bone mixed with homemade compost. That's what I'm doing right now in here on the trailer. Just thought it's gonna be easier this way because the compost is already here. To bring the pot here, I plant the peppers in the pot here, and then we just move it back to the greenhouse. So yeah, I want to mix it properly like that. Fill the pot. Like that. Put it on the bottom. Give enough nitrogen. Keep this baby plant going for a while. Like that. And I will put this quite deep in. And just fill it back up around it nicely. Like that. That's got so much yummy good food. Plant can carry on growing now. It's coming to flower now. Loads of my pepper and chili plants. So next what we're gonna do, we're going to make the fertilizer, the comfrey and nettle, and that's gonna feed it next couple of weeks and months to come. So put the label back and that's done. I'm just gonna do the same way most of the chilies and peppers. I've got loads to go. Look, I've got all these pots to do and all these chilies to do, and this is just the start. Welcome back. I've got my little Sandy here with me today. She just had a haircut. Oh, she's so tiny. Look how she's so tiny. Hello. You gonna say hello? Say hello, friends. Hello. Right. So, behind me, we've got our freeze-dried stuff. So all these things are what I've been freeze drying since 2021. I had a big clean in my inside pantry, so I thought I'll show you my selection before I put everything back on the shelves. So just a quick one to show you all I've got in here. I'll show you a few and then I'll just whisk through the rest. These are the apple slices what I freeze dried from last autumn, and they are delicious as a snack. So in the back in here I've got cauliflower, basil, you know, the mixed berries from the garden. I've got parsnip, kale, onion. I'm really impressed with the onion. Such a nice way to store the onion, because usually my onion won't store. I usually like to grow things for all year round until I can harvest the next season. So, but this way, I really enjoy it. I've got Victoria plum, tomatoes, zucchini, courgette, mixed French beans. So these are I've just sliced the tomatoes and freeze dried them. It's really cool. What I'm learning about freeze drying.
what I haven't got a lot of experience yet how to reuse them, you know. So I have started to reuse them, but yeah, I haven't got a lot of experience to tell you, so I need a bit more time to give feedback. So all these are, looks like courgette. I've got the elderberries. I've also freeze-dried some more tomatoes, okra, catnip, calendula. Look how beautiful the calendula turns out. I like to decorate if I make, like, you know, any kind of cakes. I've got these mashed potato powder. So I haven't actually tried these. I've also got boiled egg, I've got red cabbage, chives, basil, mullein leaf, garlic powder. I absolutely love the dehydrated garlic powder. This must be one of my favorite what I've reused and feedback. So, and I've also got these Myla bags. So I've done them 2021. So I've got eggs in here, mixed cherry tomatoes. If they're properly done and stored, they last up to 25 years. Red cabbage, and I've got all sorts in there, you know, pumpkin, I've got cauliflower, chilies, jalapeno, I've got more eggs, carrot, all sorts. I've also got goji berries. I've also got some goji berries, dill, got ginger, mint and basil leaves. Right, and I got sorrel. I've done the sorrel as well. So this is a very exciting journey. What I'm on with the freeze drying, another method of preservation. And I'll show you when I've tidied up, put back everything to the shelves. So I have just finished filling the pantry, the inside pantry. I just wanted to show you the end result. It looks nice and clean and neat, all the jars beautifully visible. I feel that we have achieved so much for the past few days. So we've done all the seedlings, now the garden is getting fuller. We've got more space in the greenhouse, so now I can put on more of the peppers, chilies and tomatoes. And also I've managed to tidy up my inside pantry. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon with the next one. Bye, friend.